It's Commander Master Spoilers Day, which means it's
Garbage Day!
And the Eldrazi Unbound deck was just spoiled, and we're going to go through the entire deck list, including the new cards, and see whether or not we think it's worth it. Are players happy with this deck? Let's find out. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this deck list now. We're going to show you all of the reprints first, and then we're going to show you all of the new cards. Now remember, this is not a premium set. This is not a premium product.
What makes this a premium deck? Why isn't there more love for the mana bases in these precons? This isn't a question about cost. This is a question about justification of calling something premium without premium contents. Can someone in chat flag to me where we've called this premium?
At least according to Blake. So that's interesting to see after looking at some of the reprints here. Now again, I will clarify this. You know, we don't know how the market's going to react to the newer cards. In a few months, we can maybe do a video, a follow-up on this to see where the prices land on the newer cards. Maybe they can be a lot more expensive, and maybe they'll actually justify the prices, but we'll see. As of right now, not looking too hot here, so let's look. We have Ujin the Ineffable here. Planeswalker, not bad, maybe a few bucks. Ancient Stone Idol as one of our rares. Artisan of Kozilek, Bane of Balaged, Burnished Heart again, Crashing Drawbridge. Duplicant here, we have Endbringer from Oath of the Gatewatch, so you'll see that as a theme, Endless One. You're going to see a lot of Eldrazi cards from like the Oath of the Gatewatch Battle for Zendikar era, not so much the ones that people want to see, which is going to be the Rise of the Eldrazi era. So Geode Golem here, we have Hangerback Walker from originally Magic Origins. It's not a bad card. This actually used to be quite expensive, dropped a bit in price. Now It That Betrays as well, you can actually pick that up in a dual deck. I actually had that dual deck for a while. Kozilek the Great Distortion Mythic, it's about $10 right now after this reprint. It's going to go down in price quite significantly, I imagine. Matter Reshaper from both the Gatewatch Metalwork Colossus. We have Meteor Golem here. We have Myriad Construct, Oblivion Sower, Ornithopter of Paradise, okay, Palladium Mirror, Scaretiller, Solemn Simulacrum, and then we have Soul of the Old New Phyrexia. I think it might be one of the newer cards. Is that? No, I don't know why that one's not coming up. Steel Hellkite, Stonecoil Serpent, Suspicious Bookcase, Not of This World. Okay, decent card there to include from the original Rise of the Eldrazi set. Spatial Contortion, Titan's Presence. We get Warping Whale, and then All Is Dust. That's a good removal spell there. It's like the Wrath of God for the Eldrazi. And then the lands. So actually, I will say this. The land base is better than I thought it was going to be. It still doesn't have Eye of Ujin, but it does have Eldrazi Temple, which is one card that I thought they were going to omit because the Sliver deck omitted Sliver Hive. So, okay. Arcane Lighthouse, you have Ark of Arazka, Blast Zone here from War of the Spark, Bonder's Enclave, we have Eldrazi Temple, okay. I'll give you that. I was not expecting that in this based on the Sliver deck. And then we have Forge Ode Heroes, Gaia Reach Sanitarium, Guildless Commons, Mage Ring Network. We got Mirrorpool here, Mythic from Oath of the Gatewatch, Reliquary Tower, of course. We have Rogue's Passage, Ruins of Orden Reef. We have Scavenger Grounds, Seagate Wreckage, Temple of the False God, Tomb of the Spirit Dragon, Tyrate, Sanctum, War Room, and then we have an Urza's Mine, an Urza's Plant, an Urza's Tower, 16 Wastes, and then one Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. And then we have Dreamstone Hedron here is one of the artifacts, Endless Atlas, Everflowing Chalice, Fire Shrieker, Forsaken Monument, Hedron Archive, Investigator's Journal, Cauldra Complete. We have Lightning Greaves, Mazemind Tome, Mindstone Mirror, Mirage Mirror, Mystic Forge, Perilous Vault, Soul Ring, of course. Perilous Vault's actually an interesting inclusion there. Thought Vessel, it's a good card. Thran Dynamo, probably the best uncommon that they've actually put in this. Transmogrifying Wand, Unstable Obelisk, Worn Power Stone as well. So that is all the reprints here. Now I know what you're thinking.
Oh man. Oh god. Oh man. Oh god. Oh man.
But maybe these new cards will actually make up for the value. Obviously, the original Commander, that was one of the first cards spoiled. Zolladok, Void Gorger here. It's a colorless spell. So the colorless spells you cast from your hand with mana 7 or greater have Cascade, which is really good. It's probably one of the most broken mechanics in all Magic. One of the most broken abilities is Cascade. Next card here is Armathus, Ghostfire Initiate, Legendary Creature, Spirit Naga. I'm surprised we're seeing Nagas again. This is crazy. What we have in like maybe in the Eventide block or something. So when it enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it, whenever you put one or more +1/+1 counters on another colorless creature, you may put a +1/+1 counter on Amarthus. Whenever Amarthus dies, manifest a number of cards from the top of your library equal to the number of counters on it. Okay, so it's a 0/0, so you can actually ramp it up. A lot of counters. There's a lot of Affilate stuff in this set in general, so it could be cool. Abstruse Archaic. It's vigilance for 1 colorless and tap. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control from a colorless source. You may choose new targets for that copy. It's a 3/4. Okay, next up here is Calamity of the Titans. 4 and 2 colorless. It's as an additional cost to cast a spell, reveal a colorless creature card from your hand, exile each creature and planeswalker with a mana value less than the revealed card's mana value. That could be pretty good considering, you know, you're gonna have a lot of high mana valued Eldrazi stuff. Darksteel Monolith here, it's an artifact indestructible. Once each turn you may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for a colorless spell you cast from your hand. Okay, that is a very interesting card. This is gonna be an interesting one to take notes on, track price-wise in the future, because that seems pretty busted in Commander. Desecrate Reality instant. It's another rare. For each opponent, exile up to 1 target permanent that player controls with an even mana value. 0 is even. Adamant. If at least 3 colorless mana was spent to cast this spell, return a permanent card with an odd mana value from your graveyard to the battlefield. Next up here is Flare of Loyalties, another rare 10/10, 8 and 2 colorless. When you cast this spell, gain control of target creature until end of turn, untap that creature. Until end of turn, it has base power and toughness 10/10 and gains Trample Annihilator 2 and haste. So Annihilator, this is a great one. So whenever this creature attacks, defending player sacrifices 2 permanents, and it's got Trample as well. Annihilator is really busted. So far, I have to say, this is probably the best Commander deck out there, and obviously the market is reacting to that. It's like 174 on TCG Player. It might go down a little further though, but it did spike in the past few weeks. Who knows? Maybe people saw the text beforehand, like, oh yeah, this is definitely the best one. Skittering Cicada here. It's another rare 2/2 for 3 generic. It's a flash creature. You may cast colorless spells as though they had flash whenever you cast a colorless spell until end of turn. Skittering Cicada gains Trample and gets +X/+X, where X is the spell's mana value. And then we have Ujin's Mastery here, another enchantment that's a rare for 4 colorless. It is whenever you cast a colorless creature spell, manifest the top card of your library. Put it onto the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature, turn it face up anytime for its mana cost if it's a creature card. Whenever you attack with creatures with total power 6 or greater, you may turn a face down creature you control face up. And the last card here is Rise the Eldrazi. Okay, interesting flavor name. We've seen them do this before with other names for creatures or any cards where it's like a throwback to an old set. So this is a sorcery for 9 generic and 3 colorless. This spell can't be countered, destroy target permanent. Target player draws 4 cards, take an extra turn after this one, exile Rise the Eldrazi. Okay, that's a pretty powerful card there. Is that in the background? Is that, it looks like it's Emrakul. Interesting that they didn't include any of the Emrakuls in this deck considering the price point, but I digress. Let me know what you guys think of this deck down below. It does feel like it might be the best deck that they've released in the Commander Masters Precon so far. Well, I say so far, but it's over now. This is it. We've seen the set, guys. And is it a premium product? I want to know what your thoughts are on that down below in the comment section. It's doesn't really feel like a premium product, but again, a lot of these new cards are not really being priced in correctly yet. We were just looking at the reprints mostly, kind of analyzing the decks based on that, and it does feel like a letdown just based on the reprints alone. See you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Also, leave a like before you leave and subscribe if you're new to the channel. See ya.
Use promo code Mattcaster for 5% off your order at Face to Face Games, Canada's largest Magic the Gathering store. Qualified orders get free shipping Canada-wide if you use our promo code Mattcaster at checkout. Whether you're buying singles or sealed product, use our code to support the show and get a discount.